lovely world. So, I haven't talked about this subject I'm about to talk about in a very, 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 very long time. There's a, I know that you all may think that I repeat myself time and time again, but I really haven't talked about this for years, maybe. Even though the last time we had this type of month was 4 years ago. And this is probably the shortest month of the entire year, because there is only 29 days in this month. So what that basically is saying to me, and it should be saying it to every single one of you out there, that we're only 19 days away from the end of the month. Yeah, you heard, no, is that right? Yeah, 19 days away. So we only really have 2 more weeks left of this month, and that's it. Then we head into March, and March is, 31 days, and, these months, I've talked about this time and time again. Months start to blur together and become just this one jumbled up, thing of a calendar year. And seeing as how February usually is the shortest month of the year, whether it's 28 days that's not a leap year or 29 days that is a leap year, it's still, the shortest month of the year. Because most months, have 30 or 31 days. Now I know, 28's, only 2 or 3 days off from that, but it's still a pretty short month. And look, we're already on the 10th day of February. 10th day of February. It is Monday, February 10th, which means that there's only, like I said, there's only less than 3 weeks away, 2 weeks and 5 days of this month left. That's it. There's nothing left to, talk about in this month. I mean, sure, Valentine's Day is this Friday, 8 years of YouTube's a couple days away, and that's pretty much it. And then we got March. March is pretty a big, busy month as well. It's not just this month that's busy, even though it's a shorter month. March is a pretty busy month as well, because when I first uploaded my first vlog ever to this channel, it was on March 5th of 2012. And that was a long, long, long time ago. It seems like a lifetime ago. But there's other things in March that could be just as awesome. Like, for example, at the end of March, on March 26th, like I mentioned yesterday, or was the day before yesterday, baseball season starts up at the end of March. The regular season starts. And there's probably going to be a bunch of great movies that are being released in March. There's probably going to be a bunch of great Netflix shows or regular shows that are going to be in March. There's just so much happening in March. And there's so much still yet to happen in February. I mean, I know we're just the 10th day of February, but the first 10 days went by really quick. Really, really quick. And it kind of just clumped together and just went by, super fast. And I know we still have 2 more days left of this month. And then March, like I said, you got a couple of things happening in March. I can't wait for baseball season to start. There might be a couple new songs to listen to in March. There might be a couple new songs to listen to in this month. It's just, and then my birthday's in April. There's other things that, summer's literally getting closer and closer every single day. I don't know if I'll be wearing swimsuits all that much, but I can guarantee you this. I'm starting to wear shorts again. And when that happens, it's starting to get that little bit of a warmer weather these days. I'm not saying it's completely, like we're getting to 70 or 80 degrees or 90 degrees, but we're getting to the mid 60s, you know, you know, 65 to whether it's 62 to 69 degrees Fahrenheit, that's just something that just seems amazing that it's starting to get a little bit warmer these days. And I'm not just saying that because, we're 8 days out from when the groundhog said that we have, an early spring. But it feels to me like we're getting that, that warmer weather now. Even though it was windy yesterday, but it's something in the air is telling me. And I'm no meteorologist or anything like that, so don't even come for me about that. But to me, it feels like the air is getting a little warmer these days. And I know we still have, 5 weeks, or maybe even less than 5 weeks away left of winter. But it's getting that, feeling in my bones and in my body that the temperature's changing a little bit, and it just seems like spring is coming, and it's approaching very fast, and then that means we get an early summer. You know how much I love summer. Summer is my favorite season of the year. Now, I know everyone thinks that spring should be my favorite season because my birthday is in spring, but summer is that time of the year where you just want to go outside more. You want to do more things outside. I'm not saying we do yard work or anything like that. It just seems like you want to go outside and experience the life that you can have outside during summer, or even mid to late spring. All of that's coming up like really, really quickly. And it'll be here before we know it. And I'm not saying it's going to happen in the snap of a fingers, but it could happen within, the next month or so, that we start getting that 70 degree weather, that 75 degree weather, that 80 degree weather. It's going to start, the heat wave is going to start coming our way very, very soon here in California, unless you live in Southern California or you live in some warmer areas of California. But where I'm at, it's not gotten to that point yet, but it's on the cusp of getting to that point. And I'm ready for that 70 degree weather, that 75 degree weather, getting into that 80 degree weather. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the hottest summer or if it's going to be, just mid 90s, early 90s degrees. I don't know what's going to happen this summer, but I have a feeling it's going to be a warm summer. It may not, reach 100 degrees, but it'll get close. Or maybe it'll get a little over 100 degrees a couple of times. But I feel like we're going to be, right between 90 and 99 degrees Fahrenheit this summer. Like I said, I'm not a meteorologist. I don't know anything about the weather. But from what I've experienced in the past, let's say 10 summers, it's been really warm. And I'm ready for that warmness. It'll help me shed all these pounds that I've been, that I've put on. And stuff like that. So, that's just what I think. You guys can all disagree with me on my opinion. But I can't wait for March to happen. I know we still have 19 days left of February. But I'm ready for March. I'm ready for April. I'm ready for May. I'm ready for all these months that lead up to summer and our summer and all of this stuff. Because it's not just about the movies. It's not just about the temperature. It's not just about the books that I want to read. It's not just about the TV shows that I want to watch. It's about other things that I want to do that consist of outside that window and outside this bedroom that I've been, constantly in over the course of the last 8 years. But let's get through the next 2 days and see what happens in these next 2 days. Because I'm ready for year 8. I don't know if you guys are ready for year 8. because there's going to be a lot of things happening from when year 8 starts on February 12th. And then when year 9 starts on February 12th of next year. And then year 10. It's just going to be a whirlwind of fun stuff over the course of the next 2 years. But let's focus on the next 2 days, because those are going to be important days to watch on this channel. No matter what I do, no matter how much stuff I experience, this year is going to be epic. Not just for this YouTube channel, but for the stuff I don't show you that's going to be out there. I'm planning on hopefully going to my 4th Sacramento Comic Con. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said 4th. Unless it's, September when my brothers are away. Then I probably won't be able to go. But I want to go to my 4th this year. And I've already been to 3 out of the 5 that they've had. So there's 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2019. They didn't have one in 2018 because there were some complications, like I've mentioned before on this channel. But I'm going to get back to what I do best, which is watch YouTube videos and read. So I hope you have a great 2020. The rest of February that's left. And then all of March, and then starting to gear up for summer, and all that fun stuff. And have an amazing birthday, whatever age you're celebrating this year. You all know the drill by now. Keep it real. Bye-bye.